Okay. And that'll look good. You go away and you come over here. And music shut the fuck up. I really need to shave. I can feel my mustache tickling me. Looking for buys. Looking for buys. Why did we, oh god. So we retested previous day's point of control and rejected. Very big acceptance of this area overnight, which is the overnight point of control. So, yeah. Overnight value area low, actually, like this little area in here. It's not going to be a terrible place to get a trade off long if I can manage it. Go away, ATR. What's the developing profile look like? Make sure I actually get this on 9:30 today, because yesterday I didn't. Until Diego told me otherwise. Yep, now it's on 9:29. Brilliant. Wrong candle. This one? Nope, that's 9:31. I did put it on the right candle initially. Just need to actually select that candle. That's surely got to be on the right one now. There we go. So finicky. Let's zoom the fuck in. God, that's too zoomed in. I don't like it. Reset it. Let's just move on to the left. On the right. Oh no, I don't like that either because it covers the levels. Ah, fuck it. We'll just deal with it. We'll just deal with it. Works if I do that. Yeah, that's fine. That's an idea. I won't take it because I need to wait until 10, but this area is definitely a good area to get in long. What's NQ doing off the rip? Came down and tested value area high. That's pretty cool. Mark these on there. 2175. Yeah, look how clean that is. That's crazy. Might start trading NQ, boys. down to previous day value area high and just popped right above it. That's clear rejection then, so we can kind of anticipate a trending day to the upside based off just that. 880.25 for the POC. And 845 for the value area low. Wait, I can label that? Oh, just choose what I'll label this, never mind. Let's unlabel that because that's just annoying. Yeah, super clean. I can't be bothered to put the, what's ES doing? Popping up. Fuck it, let's whack the overnight. Oh, I can't be bothered because I end up just not even looking at it anyway. That was super clean, for sure. For sure. There's a big block of orders at 7,000. Wrong button. There we go. All them orders at 7,000 just got filled. Let's see what we do at overnight value area high. Hopefully it doesn't just run off, because then that's going to be 2 days of no trades, because obviously yesterday was near enough untradeable, at least in the AM session for me, because it didn't touch a single value level the whole fucking session. The whole like hour and a half that I was watching it. Did it eventually come back down? No, just kind of honestly just went sideways and slowly up the whole day and then dropped down into the close. Interesting. That's overnight value area high now. Do you know what I want to know? Where are we in terms of like the daily? Something I just never look at anymore. Takes ages to load because it's going to do... See, I can't really tell because of all the fucking things on my chart, but we're fairly close to all-time highs. We just peaked above that. I don't know if we just did it, but we did it definitely today. So yeah, not too far from actual all-time highs, really. A day or two off. FOMC will be interesting tomorrow. Let's see what sort of volume we can build or not build at this overnight value area high. There's a big stack of orders at 710. So, be interesting if we get up there. Oh no. I just coughed and then started hiccuping. If I get the hiccups on stream, it's fucking... Oh, I'm done out here. I'm a goner. There's so many big trades going on right now. If I go on to, I keep accidentally clicking account instead of that. Look how many big trades we've got fucking coming in. And this is a filter at 50, so any of these bubbles are at least 50. Then there's that fat block of orders at 710. If we build up a node here, like a big enough node, I will fade this. Like I will fade that back down. I don't think that's gonna happen, but it's a possibility. God, there is so many orders coming in. I feel like if we hit that 710, we're just gonna blast through it at this rate. Morning, Mr. Don P. Nice reaction on fire. I know. Got it marked right here. Got it marked right here. I don't know what yours is. My value area high is 25921.75 is mine, and it was near enough perfect. And got down to what? It got maybe 4 points lower than that. So yeah, crazy stuff. And then like, look at that reaction. Crazy. 25,929. What did I say mine was? 921.75, yeah. Oh, so yours was a little bit. Yours was like still very close. Like there. Mine was literally like, what, 8 points lower. Like I say, I'm not even like dissing your levels. I just like truly believe that mine will be more accurate because mine is based off the actual orders coming into the market. Like, ultimately, we're measuring the same thing, but you're measuring, since you're doing it on TradingView, you're measuring the amount of ticks that price moves, because that's how TradingView calculates the volume profile, which is a good proxy, but it isn't the most accurate way. Whereas MotiveWave, having a volume profile that's just like simply calculates the volume profile differently, it calculates it based off of the actual orders and contracts that are executed. It's just that like that little bit more accurate, but it doesn't by no means means that your levels are obsolete. Obviously yours got that move like basically the exact same way mine did. It's just there's like a slightly bigger what's the word? Slightly bigger like margin around your levels, I would guess. I got antsy and tried to short and then saw it reacting and went long. Oh, nice. Wish I had a runner. I really do need to, like in the future, once I've gotten more comfortable trading, comfortably like doing it the scalpy approach, and I have like maybe a spare account or something, trade that and just kind of go for those like one tap and go moves, because when they go, and it is super clean. Like we had it's literally the similar sort of thing happened on ES. It just dug into the previous day's point of control instead, which was only like what, 3 points lower. We got medium impact news at 10, I believe. So watch out for that. Oh, no. I almost shut down MotiveWave then. I was trying to close a different thing that I wasn't even using. And I almost shut MotiveWave. We definitely have some buyers. And oh, wait. Fucking click no on that. We definitely have some people trying to sell this back down from up here. Defending this overnight value area high premium. So I may well get a short today, funnily enough, even though it's pumped up. If this can break below overnight value area high, then this is a potential short, since this node it's starting to develop. It's by no means like the cleanest node in the world, but it does make a long from overnight value area high, at least. Not as clean, since we have like a very small node here. It's not a high volume node at all. It's literally just a tiny node. And then if you were to buy from overnight value area high, you're gonna be buying into all this action here. So annoying that I can't toggle my pen on and off. I have to like tap it every time I want to draw. Yeah, nice POC. Yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Because so we do have some big fat orders up at 7010 if they get filled. Oh, big fat order just came up at like right where price was. I don't know if it got filled though. I think it did. It literally popped up and then disappeared. Didn't quite see if it actually got filled. There was a massive bubble there, so. News just will have hit as well. Only medium impact, obviously, but news is news. I really do not mind shorting this, I will be honest. I will be very honest. Like, I would short it, I would try and short it just from like the edge of this node if we break back below overnight value area high. What's the ATR? 2.5. Yeah, I would honestly do that. I'd go for like 4 and then stop loss at 9. I would 100% take that trade if it breaks below. If we can get something like this. Because now I've got the value area high of the current session basically there as well. And look how much activity we've got up here. But it needs to break. If it stays up there for too long, then I run the risk of this becoming the new POC. Which it very nearly almost is actually. But even then, if it shifts up and then fails, I can still take that short actually, so. A break here would be ideal. Break lower. Pump higher is not what I want to see. Need a piss already. How long have we been streaming for? 15 minutes? Oh, that RR isn't actually where I want it to be. It needs to be like there. Just saw that. Basically targeting the overnight point of control. This would be honestly, very clean short. Because look how little volume we have in that like area where I'm targeting from here to here, basically. We have very, very little volume across here. So if we can break lower, that's going to be great. I just want it to come like, if it gets like literally like down here, I'd probably take it just based off that. If it gets around 701-ish, confidently. Just need to see it break below that overnight value area high ever so slightly. What's my order? 704. And we'll get ready with, can I go straight on 6? Can I do that? Can I limit sell 6? No. Let me get the order thing out. Order. It will be a limit of 6 at 704. If we can break. now it's popping up back up though. I really want to go for a way. If it gets like all the way up here and makes a new high on the day, I'm going for a way. Okay, I'm going to put that sell limit in at 6. And then a stop market at 9. That's orders in there, we'll see if it gets filled. As long as we don't build up a lot of volume in this area that I'm targeting, then I'll keep the limit there. Even though it's already hit overnight point of control, I don't mind so much. I just don't want to see like a big node get put in. Hell of a melt off though. I really did really well predicting that. Didn't quite get in on it yet. If it pops all the way back up, then we will. Just pop down so aggressively. I could enter at the actual overnight value area high if I wanted to. I'm being a bit cheeky, trying to get like a real solid entry. I'm trying to lean mainly on the actual placement of the high volume node for my entry rather than just the levels themselves. So we'll see how this goes. It's only like 5 ticks higher than it needs to get to fill me. Let's see if it can get up there. Still really need a way. I will go for a piss. Once I'm in and I have like TP and stop loss set, I'll make this so it is one that like an OCO order. The buy limit I've got to stop me out. Okay, let's see this get filled. Hopefully. Let's tag in those levels. It got what? A point away from me there. Hopefully I'm not getting greedy here, trying to get the optimal fill. Two ticks away. There we go, failed on that. So that needs to go to 99 even. And that's 9. And I can go to break even at 69.50. Right, I'm going for a way. Okay. It popped up into drawdown just a little bit. Let's see if we survive this or not. That's the trade that I'm in. Entered right on the edge of this big node. I'm happy with this trade either way. I feel like this is a good trade. Win or lose. God, it's some slow mover. Had all that excitement in that initial drop, and then it's just slowly trickling around again. Such as ES's way. Morning, Diego. How you doing? Any trades today? I'm currently in this short. Which in classic KAICAP old fashion, it's going sideways after I entered. Waiting for a clean setup. Hell yeah. Broke a little bit into profit there. Great thing about volume profile trading is I literally don't even need this to like quote unquote break structure. Like it literally just needs to do like a fairly deep retrace towards that low and that's it. That's all I need. And this is one of those rotational plays more so. Which I always feel like are more likely to play out, to be honest. That is just my own opinion though, not really, well, it is kind of fact when you think about the statistics of auction market theory, the theory that price spends 70% of time in value. We got a POC shift there. I was kind of anticipating that. I said a while ago that node may very well shift and become the new POC. It's not so much a concerning thing for me though, even though it's a bullish shift. It's been caused by like consolidation really, so it doesn't affect my trade at all. In fact, if we reject this POC, and that would be great. ES is so calm compared to NQ. Like it really just like, it's just chill. It's just a chilled out dude. If I could picture ES like in my mind, it would be like an old chilled out dude, just like on a ranch or something, and he's just like got a shotgun like over his lap, but it's not like he's not like pointing it anywhere. He's just resting it on his lap and he's just rocking in a rocking chair with like one knee up, one knee over like the one leg over the other, and he's just dead chill. Whereas NQ is like the meth addict that is like next door to him, and he's just like fucking scratching and like going crazy. He's just like screaming random shit. Is that valid or not? NQ is freaking wild. About right. I used to say that NQ is like the toxic ex that you always end up going back to. But then I got a girlfriend, so I can't really say that anymore, and that'd get me in trouble. That's why I trade ES now. Now I'm in a stable relationship. Now I trade ES. NQ is for the wild bachelors. The wild single bachelors. It's not played out yet, Diego. Not played out yet. Like I say, I wouldn't that long from overnight value area high is the exact long that I would have taken the other day. In fact, I did take, but it was a short instead of a long. And it's the exact trade that I put into Cammy's hot seat episode. And he said that is not a trade that you would want to take. Because if you were trying to long from this overnight value area high here, you're having to fight through this entire, well, it's now the POC, it was a high volume node, and you're having to fight through that. Like your trade is having to fight through that. And the likelihood that it fights through it is obviously lower than the likelihood that it rejects it. Obviously, there's still a chance either way. Like I could very easily lose this short, but the likelihood, I'm like, that's why I was so confident taking the short, is because we had overnight value area high, and then we had a big fat node at the time of my entry behind the overnight value area high. So if I drag this profile back to when I entered, which was here, you can see we had overnight value area high had been smashed through. We had a pretty nice high volume node here, which I entered like right on the edge of. And then I also had value area high of the current session when I entered. So those are all the things that made me get in this trade, and I would consider it A rank. And sometimes A ranks don't play out. So we'll see. We'll see if this pops up or not. Overnight value area high was a weak B rank. Long or short? Because that short I just spoke about, like I said, I consider that A rank. It had a high volume node behind it. It had the current session's value level in close proximity, and obviously it's a value level in itself. So the short I considered A rank. The long, honestly, the long is C rank, or yeah, like a weak B. I think you're talking about the long. Because for the long, you could argue weak B, because you're kind of trying to buy the lower end of this POC node at this point, and you're buying it from a value level. So that is probably like not even a weak. I'd probably say that is just a normal B. But the A was the short here at 10:08, which I'm in. At least in my view. Like I say, I'm not the law of what is and isn't an A or B or C rank trade. I'm in the long, but I agree with the current session POC assessment. Yeah, there we go. I thought you did. I thought you meant the long. Oh, my monitor's just froze. Balls. One sec, boys. Stream's gonna look weird for just un momento. Por favor. The one inevitable screen freeze. Get out of the way while we're in the trade, of course. Oh, we're actually back into profit now. That's nice. Always nice to be in profit. Okay, stream should be looking back to normal now. Apologies. I hate display link, that's what I use, by the way. If anyone knows how to make it less fucking jittery and make it stop fucking with my screens. Just makes them freeze like at one random point during a session. It's weird that it'll only do it once though. It's not like it constantly does. It did constantly do it, and then I fixed it a little. I think me getting a new laptop helped with that. But yeah, I need a different hub really. I have my laptop, and then I plug my laptop into a display link like hub. So then that allows me to plug my monitors into it so that I can extend my screen onto my laptop screen onto two different external monitors. I also have my keyboard plugged into it. I also have my mic plugged into it. But I think you can get like more Mac compatible display hubs or something maybe. Any people that are better with tech, let me know. Because that might stop the stream freezing. So I will invest in that if it does. after I get back from Thailand, which I go to. I'll be in Thailand 2 weeks today, boys. So we have that to look forward to. I will try and stream over there. I'm gonna get like I'm gonna probably just take like a little headset with me. And I'll have my like portable monitor that I got for Christmas, which is like sick. It's like a big iPad screen, Asus, and then I just take the cover off of it, and it's literally like a plug-in screen that's pretty sick. Like literally, I just whack one plug into it, and then it automatically connects. But I can stand it up as well, like an iPad. It's gonna be so useful. Oh, we're dumping. Let's see if we can get this trade to play out finally. Let me get ready to move to break even here. Just putting my monitor away. Is that on? That's not on. Come on, AS. Down you come. Let me just fix my fucking monitor. I'll not fix it, put it away. I can't. That's the thing. The only issue with this screen is the cover for it fits like perfectly. So you need to like slide it on. Otherwise, it just doesn't. You can't like just put it on easily. You have to fully like slide it on like a sleeve. Otherwise, it doesn't go in. Anyway. We got a little dump there, and then it's now coming back up to break even again. Oh well. Okay, move my mouse off the screen now since I'm not going to be jumping to break even anytime soon. Definitely broke down from that POC though, so maybe we get a retest of the POC and then continued movement lower. I just realised that this MotiveWave on my screen isn't exactly right. Oh god. Let me know if my trade plays out. I'm just messing with my screen. Why is it so big? Let's do that and then bring it across. God, it's still too big. Sorry if the stream looks weird again. This is the issue. I don't ever put my MotiveWave like. I don't ever just like. I mean, I can't. If I click it on like full screen, it'll extend it across like every screen, which I can stop it from doing. But from what ChatGPT said, stopping it from doing that will make the screens more likely to freeze, and that does seem to have helped a little bit. Like I said, I only now get like one freeze per stream really, which is, I mean, it's annoying when it happens, especially when I'm like about to enter, or I'm entering a trade and like need to place a stop loss or something. Let's go ready to move to break even again. Hopefully this follows through this time. Didn't even make it back up to the POC really. I mean, it did very briefly there actually, but then that's before the real like proper breakdown. Oh, okay, I'm ready to move to break even. Come on, I need to not say that actually. I feel like I jinx myself every time I say that I'm ready to move to break even. It just pops up back to the other end of the range. I'm ready to not move to break even. I'm ready for this to come back up to break even. And probably go into negative. Yeah, have that. Professor Mac, what's up? What's up, Professor Mac? Welcome to the stream, where we are taking dubs. Fuck, I just jinxed myself again. I need to stop doing that. Come on, ES, couple more points. Couple more points. Just tap it in. Tap it in. Okay, come on. Almost there. How far off did you get then? Literally 1 point from getting me to break even. which is essentially saving me $150. Yeah, I fully have jinxed myself there, haven't I? This is definitely gonna... It's gonna stall down here for like half an hour now. God, I feel like that would be the most infuriating thing in a trade that could happen. Like, it stalls like just before your TP. Doesn't go backwards, but just goes sideways. That'd be so annoying. Because it's the opposite of when if it's stalled in like... Oh, God, never mind. Okay, now it's taking the piss. That was a tick off break even. Literally a tick off. Don't you fucking dare. Dare. Oh, God, what did I just do? Clicked a weird button. Made the screen pop to the side. I need another drink of water. Oh, God. Pumping back up to break even. I said it would do this. And it just did it anyway. It was meant to not do what I said it was going to do, and then I make money. That's how trading works, right? Boys, everyone like the stream right now. I never ask people to like the stream. Like the stream right now, and I'll win this trade. Or I'll lose this trade, whichever you'd prefer. If losing this trade makes you feel better about yourself, then I will do that for you. I will lose it. I'll also cry, but I will do it. That's the dedication I have to you boys. And if you like the stream, then the stream will get pushed to more people, and then we'll have more boys. So that benefits everyone. You boys will have more boys. I will have more boys, and we can all just be boys. Ah, fuck! My trade's going back up to break even. Ugh. POC test. This is one bitch of a trade. This has been how long? How long's this trade been? So far. 20 minutes, 25 minutes roughly. I entered what? What candle is this? 10:08, 10:09. And it's now 10:32, so yeah. Almost 25 minutes. And it's at my entry. If this goes back into if this loses, that'll be so unfortunate. I'm not thinking it's going to lose unless it breaks above this POC. If it breaks above that POC, then I'm a little bit worried. But at the moment, this just makes me think like retracement, hit the POC, reject. Hopefully. Hopefully. I am thinking about maybe tightening the stop just a little bit. By a point. Because if it gets all the way up there, I'm not really interested in it, to tell you the truth. If it gets all the way up to value area high. So if I put my stop at like 708. Because I don't want to take a full loss on this after it got so close. So I will do that. Save myself 25, 30 bucks. If it gets to the upper end of that POC node, like I'm probably done anyway, likelihood is. So I may as well cover some risk. No! I'm so offended, ES. I'm so unbelievably offended at that. How dare you? How dare you, ES? You're breaking my heart. You're breaking my heart, ES. You're breaking my heart. God. One tick away from break even. I just realised it got one tick away from break even. Oh, that's so tough. Ouch. Don't lose hope. I'm still in the trade. This can still plan out. It can get one tick away from break even, and then it can get one tick away from stop loss. And then it'll still play out. He says. Oh, no. Ah, fuck. Oh, that was so painful. That would have got my full stop loss anyway, so I was right to reduce that at least a little bit. Save myself 30 bucks. God, what a painful trade. That was so unfortunate. That was so unfortunate. Ouch. Gosh. I'm just tying that over there so we can see the price. That was an unfortunate one, boys. Diego, dang, I should have trusted myself. Oh. Yeah, that was one of them situations where if my stop loss and TP were just like a point different, like if I went for that short and did what? I entered at 704. If I had gone for an 8-point stop off the, 4-point stop off the bat. Let's reassess that entry. Entered here. Yeah, so if I had gone for the, like, just right behind the node, then it would have hit full TP just about. God, how unfortunate. Oh, would it have? Because that would have been, hang on, no, 704, and 78. And then, yeah, 7,000. Would that have been a break even? Let me just measure on this. Let me do, if I did 704 to 7,000, 7,000.5 would have been, okay, so it would have got very close to break even, come back up basically to my entry, and then it would have played out. Yeah, that was a really tricky one. Had to be like the exact right amount of points, stop loss and TP there. I was literally like 1 point too much. But the ATR was the average true range. I think I should not lean on the average true range as much. What was the average true range there? Yeah, it was 2.5, so I thought like, oh, I'll just do double that. 5 points. But really, if I just hugged the fucking... But even then, like, look how close it would have got to my stop. Like, it got to 7.2. It got 3 ticks away from that stop loss before it even played out. I'm not mad at that short, though. Like, that was a valid short. Everything said to me. Oh, you know what I might do? I might put that in the hot seat and do, like, lesson learned, but price is still price. Sucks, yeah. That is quite literally the worst. That is quite literally the worst possible way a trade can... fuck, let me say this in one clean fell swoop. That is quite literally the worst possible way a trade can play out. It got 1 tick away from me moving to break even, and then in a straight line went to my stop loss. That's going to be one funny short. What a roller coaster. I think I will put that one in the hot seat, to be honest, because that was definitely a valid setup. Definitely right to look for the fade there, in my opinion. But I do think I might end the stream there, actually. We're about an hour in. And if this is just going to go up, then I'm not interested. And I don't think I would bother taking that short setup again. Maybe I would. It depends. I'd have to see what it looked like. POC shifted back down there, interestingly. Oh, I know. It's because I fucking dumbass moved the fucking thing. Yeah, POC's up here now, so... Yeah, it's going to take a lot for me to actually enter another trade, really, to be honest. That I feel like is worth taking. So I think I will just end it there for the day, boys. Definitely a good trade. Like, let's not down talk that trade. That was a good trade. Just very, very, probably the most unfortunate trade that I've had with volume profile since shifting to it. But I'm by no means mad about that trade. I mean, I'm mad about how it played out, but I'm not like too bothered. Like I say, if I was just a little bit tighter with the stop loss, maybe. But again, like, it got 3 ticks away from my original stop loss. Oh no, 3 ticks away from that stop loss, so that would have been really uncomfortable. Don't think I was wrong to go for 5 points there. ATR was 2.5 when I entered the trade. But yeah, I will leave that I will leave that there, boys. I hope you enjoyed and had fun watching me suffer. And I will catch you boys tomorrow, the exact same time, 9:45 a.m. And yeah, have a good rest of your day. Catch you boys later. Ooh, fucking hell, just a little burp on the way out.